Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, hello everybody. June 9th, Friday. I find myself here in Jericho, which is located roughly 45 to 50 kilometers from Jerusalem, known as the city of fragrance, smell. Also claims to be the oldest city of the world. It's in severe competition with Damascus. My vote would go for Damascus, but then that's a personal choice. I would also like to point out here, if you see the writings here near the water, at the back of the water, Elisha Spring Fountain. We're talking about Prophet Eliasa alayhi salam, who was crossing the city at some point. And the miracle that happened here, you see the spring fountain here. He found a well of non-drinkable water and he spit into it that made it drinkable. And I think that's in commemoration of that. The well is actually located in the back, which I will show you from the top of the building behind me. Behind this well, or behind this inscription, is the walled city of Jericho. Again, I would have liked to go there in person, like just show you, walk around the city, but it's too hot. So I'm going to go get a bird eye view from a building located behind me. Before I do that, let me show you this. Jericho, the lowest place on earth, 1,300 feet below sea level, 10,000 years old, blessed peace from the oldest city. Again, as I said, it's a claim. It's a very interesting debate going on between both the cities, Damascus and Jericho. I finally got up to get a better view of the city of Jericho, or what remains were found today. So what you see here are the remains of the city of Jericho. This is the entrance to the city, or what used to be the city. And I'm going to try to focus and see what you see here are the remains of a wall. And those remains are the original ones, so they've been kept very, very, carefully. So just to give you a little bit of background. So as we all know, this Jericho city was conquered by Prophet Joshua, Yusha alayhi salam, whose grave I had the opportunity to visit when I was in Jordan. It's in one of my videos as well. He happened to be the nephew, the sister's son of Prophet Moses, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. On my right here is Jordan. So he crossed, he brought the people after wandering 40 years, the people of Prophet Moses. He brought them here and he fought the tribe of that time, the local tribe. And this dates back to roughly 3,000 to 2,800 years ago. When he came here, it's such an interesting thing, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I just feel like I wish I could hug him for his naivety and innocence and whatnot. You see, as I said, those are the remains of the wall of that time. After wandering 40 years in the desert, those people had no concept of walls. So when Prophet Yusha alayhi salam saw that, he must have gone like, what the heck is this? How do I defeat this? So it became, this piece of wall became such a mystery to him and his people. So they were fighting during the daytime, right? They didn't have electricity at that time, so night wars was just a big question mark. So he asked Allah to help. He asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, I can fight my enemy during daylight, but at night I have no means to do that. That's when, for the first ever time, Allah did not allow the sun to set so that he could help his beloved prophet, Joshua alayhi salam, subhanahu wa ta'ala. What a miracle. What a blessing. I'll see if I can get a closer picture when I go downstairs or clearer video, but it's gonna be hard because I'm not gonna walk all the way there. It's just too hot for me. As I was telling you about this wall, there's a very interesting story here as well. Against the wall are the remains of a house. You can see them here. This house belonged to Rahab or Rubab, who was a prostitute of the town at that time when Prophet Joshua alayhi salam entered the city. She knew that this is the right faith of Allah subhanahu. So she became a spy for Prophet Joshua alayhi salam. And Prophet Joshua alayhi salam promised her that when he will defeat the enemy, when he will destroy the city, when he will conquer the city, no harm will be brought to her house. And he stayed faithful to his promise. The house was never ever destroyed by Prophet Joshua alayhi salam. It remained standing till the very end. This city, Jericho, is famous for its fruits, specifically oranges, bananas, and dates, which reminds me I need to buy dates for my very dear friend to bring back to Canada. Also known as the city of palms. Back in the day, it extended quite a lot, and it was green, and we can still see some palm trees here. It's been mentioned 20 times in the Bible. I'm going to turn my camera, to the left and show you a couple of things. Very interesting. What you see here is a monastery. What has today become a monastery. The reason why, very interesting, is that this was initially the hill of temptation for Prophet Jesus, Isa alayhi salam. Now, when Isa alayhi salam was, praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for 40 days, he was up there fasting and whatnot. He was tempted 3 times by the devil. Tempted through food and wine, which he refused. So today they have commemorated this place here to remember that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go up there or not. I'll just see. I'm gonna wait for the ambulance or the police. Oh, let's video. Is it a chase? Nope, it's an ambulance. Just to give you a very brief overview. So all of that, Jordan. I'm gonna go see the Jordan River as well. It's interesting, my phone has started picking up on Jordan signals instead of Palestine, because I am in Palestine, the original Palestine. And on this note, I wish you farewell and off to my next adventure.